Are you freaking kidding me? So anyway, Shante, Brown Sugar Talk, and the Black Unicarns. And today, yesterday for Lit was like 3 things that you're grateful for. And I gave you guys the book, so for real, I'm grateful for being creative. I'm grateful for my child. I'm grateful for learning to be myself. Like, that's it. Like, that's what I'm grateful for. So today I had to clean the room. Like, I helped anyway. So that's it right there. So that's where that went. So that's all. I don't know. But anyway, yesterday we talked about the denunciation of the Scribes and the Pharisees, and I could have just cried, y'all, because when I say I live the Bible, I live the Torah, like I actually live. Like, this is actually my life already written. So it says, then Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of the law and Pharisees sit in the Moses seat. So you must be careful to do everything they tell you, but do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. My students will tell you this for real. I be in the classroom like, do not do what I do. I'm like, I am going to open this bag with my teeth because I am immoral and unjust. You know, I'm like, I am so just bad for you. Like, do not be like me. When you open the bag, I want you to cut the bag open. Cut the bag open and put the scissors away. And so, I mean, for real, continuously. And you would think that some people just put all this stuff, like, way up here. Like, it's just like you got this huge story, and it's like, it's not. Like, this is something I actually do. Do not do what I do. Practice what I'm telling you to do. So that, therefore, you become better than me. That's why I need my babies. Y'all understand? Like, it's like, so therefore, you are now better than me. You know, like, everything I'm doing, I can get sick. I would tell them, I'm going to get sick. I'm trying to open this bag with my teeth. And I did. I got, what's that stuff? I've had, when your throat gets all sore and swollen. What is that called? Not the mono, but it was something else, like, and I got really sick. I had to take, and I always have allergies in Texas, especially after school improvement. So let me tell y'all something else. Let me tell y'all this story before I finish up. The lady this morning, I had to actually cuss her out, and I'm not joking. I did not have to. I did. Because she is a very negative person, and I cannot take that. Like, it's just something I cannot take. I can take negativity. I can take people that say no and people that are different from me, but I cannot take that type of negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Like, every day, bitching and moaning about something somebody could have done for you. And it's like, this is stuff you should have did for yourself. Did you try to do it for yourself first? You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not trying. You're going to say you want to go sit at somebody's house, but you haven't got up and tried to do anything for yourself. And so it's like, I've helped so many people so many times. And so it really is taking me aback. So this morning she said, you gonna go get the plasma. Listen, my students know this. The plasma stuff is about, when I taught in Texas, I was taught in Pleasant Grove at a school that was on Bruton Road. Up the street on Bruton Road was a plasma place. That's it. I never known anybody to give plasma or nothing except for people that were homeless out there. And that's it. So when she said that, she said, have you ever given plasma? This morning, y'all, I could have yanked her ass out that fucking house. I'm not playing. I said, you are such a demeaning person. I'm like, basically, you are just like, it's like, for real, you are the lowest of the low of a black person, and I'm not playing. I said, even for you to just ask somebody that is demeaning. I said, I'm Jewish, I don't do that. And I was like, the other part of that is that even if they were black, that's not something they need to be discussing with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do you have to wake up in that type of mood? And then on top of that, give your whole culture a bad name. Your culture, because it's not mine. You see what I'm saying? If this is the city you come from, then that's what you're going to be. A piece of dirt. And I'm not joking. That really got on my nerves this morning. I'm just like, what are you? What is it? Then well, you're a whore. Why? Because y'all heard me say that I was Mary Magdalene in my apartment in Belleville. They recorded my breakdown, y'all. They recorded my breakdown. And y'all know Mary Magdalene was a traveler or whatever. And they everybody reading the Bible that she a hoe. She is not. She was never a hoe. Never. She was a traveler. It's the same thing, rumors and statements and all this stuff that they put into the Bible to let you know what was going on. And she would travel with a group of men. If she was a whore, why wouldn't she have more kids? Are y'all understanding? If she was a whore, she would have had a group of kids following her. Mary Magdalene could have very well been a virgin, and most of the women, when she got to the city that she was in, could have been jealous of her, just the same as me. You understand? Women will help destroy another woman because of jealousy. And it don't matter what state you in. That's because of the low lifeness that you have. It's because you have this strong desire to want something from a man that he'll never give you because you are not worthy. You understand? If you can't help a man get his job and keep it, you are not worthy. And that's every woman. I'm talking about even men. If you can't have a woman that's qualified to be with you, you are not worthy. It's like that's all I keep seeing. It's like these people who actually think that somebody has to hand them something and they haven't done anything in their entire life. I woke up this morning, I just thought, these are some very spoiled people. Very spoiled. That's why if you're the oldest child, I give you much respect because they don't have a clue of how hard we had it or what we had to do to get to where we had to go. I'm talking about all in the shelter, all you hear is whining, and every day they won't give me my shower. I gotta cuss people out fighting, and they'll go to him and straight up tell them, come get your shower. I got clothes for you. They're bringing them their clothes, y'all. At the shelter. I go to the door. This woman got an attitude. She rolling her eyes, and they act like I'm doing too much. Didn't nobody tell you to do that? For what? And it's made up from funky ass people in St. Louis and Texas, black people. You see what I'm saying? Because they think I had it good. I never did. I'm the oldest child. We struggle a lot, whether people know it or not. That's why we always look better than y'all too. I'm not playing. I think Kourtney Kardashian looks so. Y'all just wasting y'all time. Anyway, that's why we always have a better head on our shoulders too. I'm not joking. Y'all are some very spoiled people. Today that was it was disgraceful. And I'm sorry to do this in the middle of a Jesus show. I'm so sorry. But anyway, this is about the warning against hypocrisy. And so yesterday we also talked about how it's an Aesop fable where the mother crab says, son, why are you walking sideways, right? And she says, I'm going to show you how to walk forward. But all she can do is walk sideways too. So it's like, don't try to tell somebody else what to do and you can only do what they do. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, if you could only be a crackhead, bitch, just be a crackhead. Don't tell me nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not a crackhead. You can't tell me what to do. That's all I'm saying. Just be a crackhead. You want to sit at your mama's house for the rest of your life? Go sit at your mama's house. Because that's not what I'm doing. And I'm not out here telling anybody anything. It's always the person sitting at their mama's house that got a better solution and you don't have a solution to anything because you haven't lived a life at all. All you did was look at something on a piece of paper and then think that you knew everything. I don't judge. You judge. So let's get back to this. So anyway, that's what I want to tell my students. It's just that don't do what I do. Do what I preach. Y'all understand? They tie up heavy, cumbersome loads and put them on other people's shoulders. But they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them. You understand? That's just the person that sits at their mama's couch. Eating up her food. You don't know how to do nothing. This lady actually had to tell me today, Shante, fill out for unemployment. Just go ahead and fill out for unemployment. I tried. They try to block my unemployment. They try to block my disability claims. If you still out here stalking me, what you blocking it for? Ain't that enough to let you know that I need disability if somebody is out here stalking my job? They stopping my coin. They stopping my show. They telling you that I don't need disability or unemployment. Don't that tell you enough to give me the disability and the unemployment? They just stopped my food stamps and I'm freaking homeless. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? My check don't cover nothing. But they want me in a house so I can get killed. So my body can be pristine. Think it's a lie. Talk to them for real. Talk talk to the people that's trying to come after me for real, because y'all would know more than me. Everything they do is done for people to see. They make their phylacteries wide and tassels on their garments long. So who is this? This is like Kanye West, this Kim Kardashian, this Issa Rae, this Mindy Kaling, this whoever took the story. I'm telling you, oh my God, the worst of them all is Amy Schumer. The worst of it all, when you sit there and lie to Oprah's face. You see what I'm saying? It's a small leather box containing Hebrew text on vellum, worn by Jewish men at morning prayer as a reminder to keep the law. So they saying even people that come to church are like this. Everything they do is done for people to see. That's why they put it on Instagram. I remember it's this guy. He was supposedly from East St. Louis, and now I'm in East St. Louis. I can't find nowhere because I need some shoes. You see what I'm saying? I need some clothes. Every year he would just post all the stuff he bought so he can give to other people. So they love posting. They'll buy all this stuff and they'll just tag pictures of all the stuff they took, and they just give it to other people. It's like, so where y'all at now? Now I'm here to really see you for real. Where y'all at? They love the place of honor at banquets and the most important seats in the synagogues. The preachers. So this really is about Scribes and Pharisees. They love to be greeted with respect in marketplaces and to be called Rabbi by others. You see what I'm saying? It's like they like the title. They love the title. And that's what one girl said to me too when I first went home. And she was like, this is for sense of entitlement. I don't have a title. That's why I don't have the title. You understand what I'm talking about? That's why I didn't want to do that when I was younger. Because you would have killed me, like I said. So it's like, that's what it is. It's like you make yourself more important than what you are. I had so much more to learn in my life. And to be adopted when I'm 7, it's like, that don't make sense to me. I have so much to learn, and I'm glad that that's what I did. I'm glad that I didn't raise myself up to be like more than what I was. You understand what I'm talking about? Because it's the truth. I don't need that. But you are not to be called rabbi, for you have one teacher. And all you are all brothers. But you are not to be called a rabbi, for you have one teacher, and you are all brothers. You see what I'm saying? So what they saying is y'all are actually equal. All of you are equal. Like, it's no reason for you to actually see yourself as higher authority than anybody else. That's why I sit in this house and I'm just like, yep, that's true. Because I don't know everything. And so it's nice to sit down and learn from somebody else. And do not call anyone on earth Father, for you have one Father and He is in heaven. Nor are you to be called instructors, for you have one instructor, the Messiah. The greatest among you will be your servants. But those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. I'm talking about Issa Rae, Lil Real. All y'all came out and started lying on all these people from past stuff or past things that cases that they had. Killed somebody, killed Kobe Bryant for nothing. I'm talking about all the stuff that y'all tried to put out as information was not true. And the only reason it wasn't because you don't know what it means to me. All the stuff that you think you have is about me. So how dare you think that that's supposed to kill somebody or put them in jail? The way that y'all was sew a black man's life up for nothing. Man, I'm talking about the worst one. The worst one is Steve Jobs. For you to think that I'm supposed to be his ex-girlfriend living in poverty. My son has no part of Caucasian in him at all. We have no connection except for my inventions. That's it. And so I was just like, this is such a good scripture. I'm not joking. It is so great for my life. So anyway, let's keep going. Because yesterday I was visited by a bee, and I started crying. So don't kill the bees, because sometimes they are the only friends that I have. I don't care how much you hate me. Don't kill the bee because they are sometimes the only friends I have. So let me tell y'all what they do first. This is the sweetest thing that the bee does. That's why I want my head today. The bee will come by my ear and tell me something. And so it's like, okay, I don't know what the bee is saying, but the bee, I think, is mostly saying, I want some food. So then the bee will come to my ear, tell me, zzz, 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 and then the bee will come to my mouth, and it's a honeybee. So it's no reason for me to be afraid. It's a honeybee. So the bee will come to my mouth and circle around my mouth. I try to keep my mouth closed because the bee may even try to get on my lip, but mostly circle in my mouth. So then the bee will come to my hand and see if I have any food. Y'all, I'm in a whole different place in St. Louis. Like, I'm not in Illinois. I'm not by Walgreens on 25th Street. I'm not on 38th Street by the shelter. I'm not in the psych ward or at the hospital, BJC. I'm actually at the nun's house, just sitting out there eating. And here comes the bee. And it's like so sweet. Like, I did not know the bee would still want to be on my totem. So the bee is actually on my totem. I don't know. I need another Native American to explain this to me. Because I thought it would be all animals, and I still have an insect. I still have an insect that comes from bees. The top of my totem is a bee. That's it. And then I just want to go over what humble means. Humble. Lower in dignity or importance. Because some of y'all, that's exactly what y'all need to do. And I'm not joking. Because you want to be seen and heard and all this different stuff, and you're not worth listening to. So anyway, it's Shante, Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns. And whether I'm Native American, Jewish, or Black, I'm telling all y'all to fuck off. In every fucking way I can. I'm telling you nosy bitches to get the fuck out of my phone, my history, whatever the fuck you thought you was going through, because it still ain't none of your fucking business. That shit is over 10 years old, from 2006, 2007, and you still going through the shit like I'm supposed to be living this shit like it was yesterday. You low life bitches go do what the fuck you want to do, because I'm not the one to do it. And stop trying to carry other people with you. If you want to go to hell, ho, go by your fucking self. Go by your motherfucking self. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day.